Hi Taurus, welcome back to Wandering Magic. This is going to be your general message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus for June 2022. Two oracle cards just flew right out the deck, so I took them. And they are commitment and deserving. And then the other two oracle cards, we have Angel, which is you are safe and protected. And then there you are, Taurus, in reverse. So big month, it seems, in June. It feels like a lot of fast movement. So if that just means that things have been slow, the slowdown was on purpose. The slowdown was for a reason. I just saw 4-4. And 4 is foundations. So, this was something was being built over time. I also got 4 months. The last 4 months, something has been being built to bring you where you are right now. Decisions. You're finally deciding on something. There's been something that I'm getting quiet about, a little stealthy energy. I didn't get a specific song, but I started hearing the Pink Panther. Da-dum, 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 da-dum. So it's and there's nothing wrong with that, but moving in silence is also what that is, but trying to craft a plan. Okay. And so with Mercury going out of retrograde on June 3rd, and remember the energy lingers for 2 weeks after, so keep that in mind. But that's probably why these commitments, you're finally signing something. Maybe for a house, maybe you're signing a lease, maybe you're signing for a new job opportunity. There's something coming to you that you have deserved, that you earned it, and it's like you're being gifted something in June. And it has to do with, again, something that has been happening over time. So that also tells me that and I keep wanting to take deep breaths, because this has been very heavy, and I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here with tarot, and the 10 of Wands in reverse tells me that you those burdens are now going to feel, you're releasing them slowly and one by one. You're slowly making your way up the mountainside. I'm hearing I'm also seeing like a green valley. I'm seeing like the sun is extremely bright and it's shining on you, but I'm also seeing you sweating. You're nervous about something because of this decision. So if you haven't made a decision, this has to do with the decision being made this month. So that really is what you choose is going to offset the next chain of events I'm getting. So no pressure to decide now on, if you're listening to this and you're like, what decision? It'll come and it'll happen. It might even happen naturally. You won't even realize. But I feel like most of you do know, because this has been a progression of something, and you're deciding, this is what I'm gonna do. This is how I'm gonna do it. And there's something about June that is, the energy is like, it's almost like in your face. So if it's something that you've been avoiding, you're not going to be able to avoid it any longer. I'm just telling you now. Whatever you decide, just know that your angels are protecting you. They are always with you, and they're letting you know that you are safe. Now, Taurus, looks like you're going to be a little stubborn. Okay, we're a little stubborn. What's your opposite? It's Scorpio. So that could either be that a Scorpio is on your side, or it's going to be like the opposite. You feel like the Scorpio is against you. But there's something about that, the polarity here that's going on. I'm getting that they're going to put you in check, but that's just me. Maybe you see, this is also like, Taurus has that grounding energy, and it just seems like the polar opposite of you, which is Scorpio, is going to bring you back down to earth, because it seems like you're going to be a little bit too much in your head, and you won't really be here with what's happening. It's like, hey, earth to Taurus. Get it? Earth to Taurus. Anyway, This decision also is going to impact the spring, which is why I'm making this decision now in June. There's something about making the decision now. There's like, maybe there's preparations that have to be made, but you're definitely going into that right direction. This is also, if you have legal matters, things going in your favor. It's like, don't worry. I keep hearing, don't worry. Everything's fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to work out, but you can't exactly see things working out right now. And that's okay. That's okay, but it will work out, because things always work out the way they're supposed to work out. And maybe you just needed that reminder, you know? So we have the High Priestess here, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So imposter syndrome, doubting yourself, doubting that things are going to work out, a little bit of a pessimistic mindset going on. Again, you need to get grounded. I think that's why the High Priestess is here. And again, with that water energy, usually it's Pisces, but for me, this is the High Priestess is water energy, so this could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Them kind of putting you in the direction that you need. I'm feeling like get support from your fellow water signs, and they're going to guide you, and in some way they're going to give you the guidance. The thing is, you already know, and it feels like when you talk to them, they're only going to solidify what you've already been thinking. But it's like, not that what they say is going to gravely impact your decision, but they're going to pretty much agree with you, or just say, yeah, like, so what's the problem, you know? And it's almost like, you know what, you're right, like, I'm just going to do it. And it just seems like again, there's a support coming from a water sign. So again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Not feeling, again, that you are deserving of this, but you are deserving. Reminding yourself that you are deserving of something. So letting go of that imposter syndrome, taking yourself out of doubt, and bringing in confidence for clarity to step in. Yeah. Burdens being released. No longer feeling stuck. No longer feeling like you need to defend yourself. And it's really like, I'm getting, you're fighting yourself. And if you continue to fight yourself, you continue to live in doubt. There's going to be no clarity. Unlearning things. And it's a new way of seeing things. It's like looking at life through a new lens. How can I release these burdens? How can I not feel stuck anymore? It's just gonna happen naturally. It's like the energy so far has been heavy with these, and it just feels like, you know, things are going to start lightening up. It's so, I heard somebody say, I'm so glad Mercury retrograde is over. I feel that. I felt that. I definitely felt that. I'm feeling like I need to shuffle. So let's do that. Okay. Again, that like quiet, stealthy kind of energy. Yeah, and then you get more Pisces energy too. You got the Hangman here. And the Tower reversed. But the Six of Wands came out with the Nine of Cups. So, again, moving in silence, being quiet about something, planning, keeping yourself out of the spotlight, being really bringing yourself into quietude, okay? And embracing the quiet, appreciating the way that things are, instead of, I'm getting like a resistant kind of energy, but the way that you move away from that, you're gonna get ultimately what you want. You want to be liberated. You want that freedom, but Spirit is asking you to surrender. And whatever this big change is, don't resist it when it comes. Don't resist it. Again, Scorpio energy. There's heavy water around you, Taurus. Heavy water around you. So what is it about this Scorpio or Pisces? And how is it that they can maybe guide you or help you guide them? I'm getting letting go. They're going to help you let go. Okay. And that's going to bring you peace. For some of you, you're breaking cycles with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, Eight of Pentacles reversed. Again, things not working because they weren't supposed to, but learning how to move forward from those things, removing yourself from those karmic cycles, again with the feeling defensive. And it also gonna leave you feeling down and out. It's gonna make you feel like something is missing, I'm getting. So whatever it is that you've been quiet about, there's nothing wrong with that, I'm hearing. What are you learning from that? And how can you unlearn what you learned before? Because it's really about changing your mindset. June is really going to be that shift that needs to happen. And so this commitment, it could be deciding to be in a commitment, right? So committing to an investment, committing to a person, there's something about like a long-term something, like a long-term contract that you're signing. And it could be, this is like in the spiritual realm where, something that you signed up for is happening right now. It needs to happen, but just know that you are protected. Whatever you signed up for, I don't know how many of you tapped into your Akashic records, but you probably have an idea of what I mean. If you know what I mean, you do. You don't, ignore that part. But you're right now, you're fulfilling a contract. You're fulfilling your contractual agreement when you came to Earth. Okay? That is that. Let me look at some. I keep the spirit's telling me to look at the numbers. I'm like, okay, all right. What do we have? I'm getting 7 and 2. 7 and 2. 7. 7 heavy on the 7. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, and then you got Tower, which is 16, which also equals 7. And then for some reason I'm seeing the 2s. So 7 is having faith in the journey. Having faith in the journey because you are protected. And again, remember what I said with timing. This doesn't usually happen, but there's something that's going to set you on the right path. It's setting you up now for spring, or for, why did I say spring? For fall. Maybe something happened in the spring. Maybe this is where this energy is stemming from spring, but we're stepping into summer in June. So embrace that. Your advice is happiness. Look at the mushroom. And it says, you deserve to be fulfilled and content. Enjoy the good times. Choose to be happy. Choose to be happy. And then you got Wands, which talks about inspire, movement, fire, sexual. Love that for you. So this is for some of you finding that spark again. Finding the thing that drives you forward. Right, and it could be with an Aries, Sag, or Leo. Doesn't have to be, but I'm just gonna throw that part out there. Yeah. So finding the happiness that was always there, that always existed, but is tapping back into that because you've kind of been in this low place, it seems. And now you're stepping out of that. It's like I just saw someone coming out of a cave and going like this, like the sun is just beaming. Was it Taurus that I was talking about the mountain? If I did, I think it was. There's the sun again. And the sun that talks about being happy and jubilant and finding the confidence and finding serenity. Some of you need to get out in the sun more. So go for those walks, go to the park, sit at the park, soak in those sun rays, take your vitamin D I'm getting. And yeah, that's that. So I hope you find this helpful, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed this message. Watch your sun, moon, rising for any additional messages, and I'll see you next time. Bye.